the numbers not matching. Anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to your Sunday live edition from Mzansi Unfiltered. And you already know I confirm my presence on behalf of members of the public jury, the Bondava. You guys are truly famous. You always get an honorary mention right there inside Pagati within the courtroom. Like, can you see the power of social media? The power of social media is social mediaing, and it is amazing. It is keeping my Lord, yes, my Lord, on his toes, but most importantly, very silent. So I also confirm my presence on behalf of the watching briefs. Of course, the I'm still here gang, okay? Nisi will forever be famous, okay? He arrives late to court and he says, no. Put away the celebration balloons. I am still here. I am still here and I confirm my presence on behalf of accused number one and accused number three. Let's talk about accused number three for a quick second, but let me finish my greeting. And then, of course, honorary mention to the 20 imp for survival. That's how tough life is under the leadership of General Shadrach Sevilla. And let me not forget, let me know today where you are joining from, okay? From where you're sitting, where are you sitting, from where you're sleeping, from where you're eating. Let me know. What are you doing? And where are you joining us from? I welcome you all. Please take a seat, take a seat, take a seat, and let us talk about who is them Gulugutu who decided who is them Gulugutu who went all the way to ChatGPT and drobed him. Oh, Danzi has become a learned colleague, ladies and gentlemen. And not only that, for those of you who have been watching the SENZO MEYIWA trial, and I know there is so many of you, I absolutely love that you guys participate and let us know from day one. Okay, the day oneers, hello. Come right in, come right in. The day oneers, you know, your number is number one. Drop a one in the comment section because you're the OGs, the real Mgulugutus, okay? Well, not really. Them Gulugutu blockers, that's who you are. And I think at the time, we all were convinced beyond reasonable doubt that the five accused are them Gulugutus. You see, we members of the public jury do not we don't get the disclosure and don't is okay. And we're sitting there and we're listening. And as the days progress, you start to listen and you say, mm-mm. This evidence, ladies and gentlemen, is not make sure what is going on inside Parati within. And now, so many years later, we are here where Untanzi says, I've been waiting. I have been waiting for my turn to tell the court. You know, when the advocates are cross examining the state witnesses, they will always say, Mr. Ntanzi will come and tell the court he was not there. No, Ntanzi has decided, he has his own script, okay? He has come to tell the court he never had his cell phone. Mabena had his cell phone. He doesn't know why he was using his cell phone. He also gave him the lock, the pattern, and Baloyi has no clue how to handle Undanzi. This, ladies and gentlemen, is never before seen. Okay. I have confessed my sins. Okay. Ye of little faith. Yes. I know I have some of my classmates here. Okay. I did a live, I think, 2 weeks ago when Undanzi was going to begin his cross examination, and I had little faith. I had little faith in Undanzi and the ability that he would have to withstand advocate George Baloyi. And I think at the time we thought it was going to be the good doctor. It can't be. It can't be the good doctor. You know why? Because the good doctor is busy doctoring life. As Untanzi says, wait a minute. I'm in the witness box and you're still investigating me. You've got to be kidding me. Who is Sifiso Zondo? Well, Sifiso Zondo is Sifiso Zondo. What do you want me to say? And then Tanzi says, well, if you want to get an answer out of me, you're going to have to use that English, okay? And get very specific on what you need from me. That was the final straw for me. And I said, Tanzi, it's Friday, okay? It is Friday. Let us out of here. Let us out of here. But did you notice, even if it was Friday, Ntanzi was still as sharp as iron. My goodness, what a day. What a day. Let me check in on your answers. Give me a quick second and let me say hello, hello to members in the comment section, because what is a live stream without comments? What is a live stream without comments? I could never do it without you. So I want you to take a bow as you contribute to the comment section. I want to say thank you so much to you who continues to watch from outside the club. I just want to know what is it? What is going to get okay, team stage, fine, fine. I get it. It's difficult, it's painful for you to subscribe. But did you guys know subscribing is a two-click process? One for subscribe, two for turn on notifications, and then it's a lifetime achievement award. You never have to do it again. And the best part about it, it is absolutely free. I know that you're relying on, you know what? You know why I'm bringing this up? I got a lot of comments on Friday specifically saying, finally, I've subscribed. I've subscribed. Okay, okay, I've been watching you. I've finally decided to subscribe. What? I watch every one of your videos. Huh? What? You watch my videos? Every single one of them, but you don't subscribe? If for whatever reason, God forbid, and I don't upload a video, right now you're getting videos from recommendations. So, for whatever reason, if I go away for a week, it means your recommendations, YouTube is going to find you new recommendations. And it means you're not going to get my videos. The purpose, I promise you, the sole purpose of subscribing to a channel is just so that you get the notifications when we upload the video. And I'm not just talking for myself. It's the same process for every channel. So if you don't subscribe, you risk not getting a recommendation one day. Imagine I upload maybe 3 videos and you don't watch those 3. That just tells YouTube, stop recommending this channel. And that's it. Poof, our relationship is gone. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention in case you didn't know this part. You know, YouTube tells us a lot about you. The only thing that YouTube is left to tell me is what you had for breakfast. That other than that, YouTube tells me who else you are watching. Did you know that? I know. I know who you are watching. I know what you got up to last night. Okay? But you know what? Enough about under the hood, under the hood. Can we take a moment to hit that subscription button? I think it's only fair. And guess what? The benefit of being subscribed is during the live, you will be able to be inside party within the comment section. You actually get a front row seat, because what we're not going to do is entertain you live and you come with your mgulugu to comment and you're not even subscribed. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you my biggest secret. I will never be live and you non-subscribers can comment. It's not going to happen. Mm-mm. It is not going to happen in this lifetime. I promise you. Once in a while, I might just say members only. But right now, subscription is limited to channel subscribers. So pat yourself on the back if you're already subscribed to the channel. I absolutely love you and I appreciate you. I do these videos because you guys encourage me with your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. Without those guys, I am nothing without you. But let me check in. Let me check in where we are joining in from. Da 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 da. Dun dun dun. 1 second, I'm having a tech glitch. And let me tell you a story while we are having this little tech glitch. Mm, da 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 da. Okay, 1 more second. There, done. Da, come on. Why didn't it work? These are the things that happen behind the scenes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. Comment section. Here we go. My favorite part. Do you guys know when you send me comments, they come through as if it's like messages? I'll give you an example. Someone sent a comment, and I think they thought they were sneaking in, and I was asleep and I wasn't going to catch them gulugutu tendencies. The comment says, "Slow down. You talk too much." And I said, "You know what? this is my channel. Let me respond the way I want to respond. I know YouTube checks out my channel. I know YouTube watches my video, like YouTube. Okay, and this is all because of you. They want to come see what's going on over there at Mzansi Unfiltered. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna answer. I'm tired of being the good girl in the corner. And I said, no, no, no. I don't approve your move because are you kidding me right now? Imagine coming into the comment section. You see, that's the different. Well, on regular videos, Mkulugutus can comment, okay? It's open there. I don't mind. Imagine being a Mkulugutu and watching my every video. Remember, I told you, I know everything about you. I know what you did last night. I know, except breakfast. That's the only thing YouTube doesn't tell me. I know you watch all my videos. I see your comment. I never comment. And then finally I say, you know what? I'm going to grant you this graceful moment. I'm going to respond to your comment immediately, right there and there as you upload it. Because they come in as text messages for me. Okay. It looks like a text message. So I said to myself, I'm going to respond this time because, it's Sunday. It's the day of the Lord. Why are people waking up so early and being so nasty online? Let me send them their way. And the thing is, my trolls never go away. I don't even understand them. They are full-time permanent residents. Do you know what? Maybe we should start calling them Agueres. I think that's what we're going to call them because I think troll is too nice a word. Do you know why? Because this particular person comments all the time. Nasty stuff, day in, day out. They are cooking. But why are you here? I could never, guys. I could never invest time in a channel I can't stand. Let me see who is here. Who is here? Da 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 da. I see. I see. Okay, I'm going to scroll to the beginning. Okay, once the live has started. Titty, who was first to comment? Let me see. Who was first to? It was Titty. Hi, Titty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All Protocol Observed channel member. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I absolutely love to see it. And then we also have Utumisani. Hi, Dumi. I am marking the register. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. We have, of course, channel member. Yes, yes, yes. Otembeni, welcome. I see Alf goes with no mention. He's been commenting, okay, while waiting. I know. Good morning, good evening, good day, good evening. All protocol observed. All protocol observed for all my channel members. Do we have any channel members joining us from the Middle East and Tontonis? I know I do have channel members from the Middle East, so please do check in. Let me know you're good and safe and sound watching from the KZN, our tiny little corner. I'm glad you're safe and sound, okay? Because, Titi is our global trotter. I am here on behalf of Advocate Ntanzi. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Hi, Dan. How you doing? All protocol observed. Day one are still here. Umpondlanga. Oh, wait. Let me say this. This is a full name. Umpondlanga Mandla. Oh, do you know a word I learned this week? Okay. A word I learned this week. And you guys have to tell me why do you guys know this word? What sentences were you using before the SENZO MEYIWA trial to be out here saying yes? Okay. Do you guys know the word? Do you know the word? I asked it in one of my videos. Let me see. Let me see who watches these videos that I put out. Who is out here? What is the word that Mzansi Unfiltered wanted to know if the interpreter is accurate? 5 points. Then, if you're not on my mailing list, by the time we start doing prizes, you're going to miss out because you're being stubborn with your email. And I don't want to play. Okay. Some of these things we can't do on YouTube. That's why we're moving, okay, to a separate platform where we can have intimate, private conversations. Drop a 2 if you received today's email, huh? Let me know if you got the gut. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, why am I not displaying messages? That's so bad. Owetu is in Kameha. Don't laugh at how I say it, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not important. I think they changed the city just so they could tongue twist me. Thanks for the information. Of course, it is my absolute pleasure. Ntanzi has been listening my goodness. Who would have thought though? Who would have thought? Let's talk about Ntanzi. Wow. Like Is the sound sounding? We guys, I check the sound now. Okay, I always check before I go live. That's why I was 2 minutes late. I check the sound because I don't want to embarrass myself again, ever again on Beyonce's internet. You can have bad picture quality, but bad sound, ooh, that's the unforgivable cardinal sin. Well, Ntanzi has been listening very attentively, shockingly. Um, Someone also left a nasty, nasty comment about Uramusibili and that Untanzi is forced. And I said to myself, no, I don't think it's fair. Ramsipil is actually doing a phenomenal job. And let me tell you, he predicted that Advocate George Baloyi is going to go on for 6 weeks. We are only in week 2. We've got 4 more to go. George Baloyi is on page, I don't know, 20 of 200. And he's holding on strong. Well, the good doctor is telling him, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, let's try this one. And then they switch and they go to photos. When they went to photos, I thought, yes, we are done with the phone numbers. No, Jiggy Jiggy Ntanzi whipped them hard with the photos. Whipped. Guys, what? I can't even believe Ntanzi. It's like, wait. George Baloyi says to Untanzi, in that photo, there's 2 males, right? And he says to Untanzi, who's in the photo? Ntanzi goes, that's Gwabeni. And then George Baloyi says, yeah, and the other guy? And Ntanzi's like, I don't know. And then George Baloyi, the flexible prosecutor, he says, what do you mean you don't know? And then Tanzi goes, wait a minute. Are you are you saying that photo is from my phone? I know all along you guys have been playing with my phone, but are you saying that photo is from my phone? George Baloyi with all the confidence on the planet, not knowing where the senior counsel is going to lead the conversation. You see, from now on, Advocate George Baloyi. Hello, how are you doing? Well, tough times, okay? Just know, Advocate George Baloyi, only tough people last, okay? Okay, you gotta be tough. You gotta hold on strong. We gotta see the reason why they say you've never lost a case. Because right now it's looking not to make sure. It is not looking okay. You gotta focus. To have the same level of focus that Untanzi has. You see, Untanzi, it doesn't matter what you throw at him; he's ready to throw it back. You have to have the same demeanor. Don't act shocked. Don't show us, members of the public jury, that you are shocked at his response and you don't know how to move to the next piece of the puzzle. Because that's what they do at the ad hoc committee when they talk about the SENZO MEYIWA trial, because they don't really follow the trial like that. They can't move to a follow up question. They ask and move to the next question that they have on their checklist, which is kind of annoying if you ask me. But anyway, so Untanzi says, are you saying that photo is from my phone? That was your hint, Judge Baloyi. That was your hint to ask my lord to assist you. But my lord has been on the Andizi train. He's like, nope, I do not want to be involved in this shameless activity by the state. So guess what happened? Judge Baloyi says, yes, it's from your phone. And Danzi goes, stop lying. No, he doesn't say that. He's a very respectful young man. Sorry, one second. Let me charge my device. Speaking of devices, thank you to all the channel members for continuing to sponsor the channel. I was very sad on Friday. I couldn't finish uploading because, I ran out of storage. And I'm like, man, this is quite annoying. I'm running out of storage really fast. So all the finances that we receive from our channel sponsorships and super thanks goes into my piggy bank so that we can purchase another device, okay? Because we're in desperate times now, okay? We need another device. So basically, Advocate George Baloyi Danzi says, don't, you're making a mistake. Because Danzi, he's such a respectful young man. He can't say you're lying. Mzansi Unfiltered will do it on his behalf. You're lying, okay? There's no way I would have a photo of another man on my phone other than a photo of Gwabini. If there's a photo of Gwabini on my phone, it's me and him. Because we are brothers like that. Okay. He's my best friend. We are close friends. So I don't know that other guy, and I can tell you for a fact, you planted that photo. Woo! Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. And while we're on the topic, let's talk about the photos that were photoshopped. Why is my mic embarrassing me during the people? Okay, I gotta sit still and not move. Why is this thing playing games with me? Anyway, so Ntanzi says, let me tell you something. Okay. Those photos were combined. I took this one in Rustenburg and I took this one in KZN, tiny little province. Shout out to Shadrach Sivia. Geographically, KZN is not a tiny little province. I know some people get upset when they hear that phrase, but then they're exposing their ignorance and the fact that they never watched the 6th of July proceedings and aftermath. I mean, that's going to be a national holiday. Somebody needs to tell Cyril Ramaphosa, okay, because that day they still cannot prove that Umkonoze lied. Hmm? I remember Paul O'Sullivan on the 6th of July 2025. He went on a media tour and decided to insert himself. You see, he would have never been inside Pagati within. We would have never known about Sarah Trent Jane or Sarah Jane Trent. Sarah Jane Trent. We would have never known about her going to bed tendencies with McBride. Like, what a wow. We would have never seen her cry. We would have never seen a white woman who has enjoyed white privileges fall to pieces at the ad hoc committee. All this because Paul O'Sullivan was so fixated. You know, when you're so fixated on hating someone, Paul O'Sullivan was so fixated on his hatred for the two Louis Vuitton bags that Massamola and Umkwenazi received from a police supplier. And when they went for an overseas trip with the police supplier, and the police supplier gave them the Louis Vuitton bags, the bags that they gave their wives, and they never declared the bags. I want to see them gone. I'll never forget those words because I had never heard anyone speak so frankly. I want to see them gone. Masimola was not supposed to be a police commissioner anymore by the end of the year, according to Paul O'Sullivan. Stop me if you can, Arthur. And then you begin to, excuse me, then you begin to ask yourself, what a declaration. How many other things has he been involved in that resulted in the end of people's careers? Anyway, this is not about Paul O'Sullivan, but I just had to drop his name right there, okay? And then, well, Paul O'Sullivan does call George Baloyi a flexible prosecutor, okay? But let's continue. So Ntanzi says those are two photos. Are you kidding me right now? This one was taken in Rustenburg and this one was taken in KZN. And then George Baloyi so proudly. You should have seen he was so proud, like, yay! I can finally say something back to Ntanzi because I've been blue ticking him all week. Mr. Ntanzi, the two photos are not the same. They were not taken at the same time. Mr. Ntanzi, this one was taken 37 seconds apart from the first one. And Ntanzi goes, wow, I know you guys have been cooking day in, day out. But the level of ridiculousness with that statement right there, incredible. And guess what happens next? My Lord says, today's my day to shine. I must shine my knight in shining armor because I'm going into the arena and I have to tell the people because, I listen. I listen to the sports channels because, I'm a famous soccer star as well, was. And Arnold, yes, Arnold Bolt. hmm The fastest man in the world. He can run 100 meters. Who the hell is Arnold Bolt, my lord? See, that's what happens. Lies have short legs. But we say, okay, let the man speak. I mean, he is the presiding officer. Let him have his say. And he continues to say he can run 100 meters, dun dun. So the photo, sir, 37 seconds. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the day the state exposed themselves for their own Mgulugudu tendencies, and something in me says blame it on the good doctor. I just can't prove it. I just can't prove it. This whole thing has been doctored. There was a time I believed the doctor was innocent in all this Mgulugudu tendencies. My perception of that changed when Gwabeni was inside the witness box and he told us that the doctor was there. Shocked me. I'm not even going to lie. That literally took me out. From that day, of course, Nisi did try to tell us. Nisi did try to tell us, remember, when Lovo was there and they did the selfie thing and the selfie thing didn't work and there was some good tendencies. Do you remember? And then the good doctor had, you see, you should always pay attention to somebody and how they react in an argument, especially when they become just defensive. Their defensiveness is on level 10. You want to know someone else who had such a strong hatred that it clouds their information gathering and their facts. Yes, that they have their facts wrong. Honorable MP Fidel Adams, who spent the whole time sitting massaging his chest. I mean, he took me out with that. Pretty much, I normally can read body language, but I never had to look at a man stroke his ego. No, not his ego. His chest, stroke his chest the entire time as he's giving his testimony, his wretched testimony, if you ask me, his rage, his defensive tendency. It was quite irritating for me. I just want to hear the answer, sir. I want to hear your attitude. Your attitude stinks. But anyway, we're not here for that. The point I'm bringing him up is he spent months upon months talking about Tumisani Kumala, crime intelligence boss. We're in this mess because of the crime intelligence boss and all the things that happened during the July unrest done on the 20 on the in 2021. And then the evidence leader says, I just want to bring it to your urgent attention that you've been misleading yourself. You see, General Dumisani Kumalo only became the crime intelligence boss in 2022. What you gonna say now? Zui. Zui. Now, where are you going to invest all your hatred? All your misinformed and done nonsense. You've just embarrassed yourself on national TV, and guess who heard it loud and clear? Mzansi Unfiltered. We're still gonna see where we're going to insert that in our videos because that was hilarious. But, ladies and gentlemen, Untanzi listens attentively. This week alone, there's a couple of things he caught the state on: the photos, the phone calls, Mapena's phone call, and what else? The state wanted to focus on Ulebo, and they thought they were going to get a reaction out of Undanzi. Instead, yet again, they embarrassed themselves. Why would you be calling? Why Ulebo is not saved as a contact in your phone? And Danzi goes, yeah, because I know her number. I don't need to save it. If the number is not a contact in your phone, how is it that it is called so many times? If you insist that you did not have your cell phone, then whoever had your cell phone, I like that the state took that possibility. If you insist that you didn't have your cell phone, then how is it that the person who had your cell phone knew Level's phone number? See, the more Advocate George Baloyi talks about basic things, the more I have questions about him and his social skills. I think his social skills are very, very, very questionable. Why would your mother keep phoning if a stranger had your phone? Um, George Baloyi, stop it. Because she desperately needs to talk to the person who has her son? Because the person who has the phone keeps answering the phone? Maybe the person keeps saying, oh no, he's not here right now, but I'm going to pass your message. Like there's so many possibilities that you could go with other than nobody answers the phone and keeps calling somebody. It's not somebody. It's Ntanzi's phone. And they can't get a hold of him. They don't know where he's at. It's been a while since they spoke to him. So then we get back to the level situation. Advocate George Baloyi says, what um Advocate George Baloyi says, why would she call why would the person call her? Because she was in my presence when I was arrested, so she knows that I've been taken, abducted. And she called and called and called and called for an update. Wouldn't you call for an update? But he goes on and on and on and on. And then there's a part where they mention the uncle. Well, Danzi says, that's my uncle. You guys called him too? Oh, I'm going to have to ask my sister when he passed away. Because if the dates are not dating, just going to prove it to you again. But anyway, don't worry. I do have my lawyer. My lawyer is coming. I love it every time he mentions Ramasipili in that manner. Don't worry, we'll talk about it in great detail. You keep skipping the good parts, but don't worry. My lawyer and I will cover it in great detail. Now, if you thought George Baloyi is going to be cross examining Untanzi for 6 weeks, you already know, right? It's going to be 12 weeks with Ramasipili. Because you know Ramsapili is very technical, Mr. Striations. He's going to come and prove everything that George Baloyi went through. So it's going to be double trouble. Brace yourselves. And to those of you who jumped ship and went to the Malangarisms and missed out on the good parts and says, nah, I'm going to wait. It's hot now. Come back home. Come back home. Come back home and watch the SENZO MEYIWA trial because we would have missed this. We would have missed this. Someone actually came in my comment section and said, and I quote, I'm not reading it, but I remember the comment because I thought it was hilarious. The person says, forget about Ntanzi, okay? Sarah Jane Trent is crying over there at the ad hoc committee. And I'm like, priorities, ma'am, priorities. We are not leaving Tanzi, okay? He is holding this ship and he is conducting the choir. The choir being George Baloyi. And George Baloyi does not want to sing the song Tanzi has chosen. I'm like, no. We'll check out Sarah Jane Trent. Why am I struggling with her name? Um, we'll check out Sarah Jane Trent once she begins to we'll just watch the replays over there. 'Cause if you miss the sense of me, you were live in the live stream. Oh, some of the times where he drops his comments on Tanzi, the thing is we can't predict when he's going to say what or when he's going to reveal another cooking. So my eyes are glued. Yes, I also was like, nah, George, and your phone calls count me out. I'm going to Mlangarism. I didn't even finish watching Mlangarism. That's the pull that the Sense of Mayweather trial has. But let's go ahead. Okay. Let me continue with these comments. Let me check in with the people. Let me check in with the good people, the subscribers. Um so all that to say, Danzi definitely listens in court. Excuse me. Proof. So guys, something happened to my internet. So you're going to notice it go weird in and out and I don't know why and I'm very upset about it. And I should have known. I should have known. So there was a technician and I saw them. I actually have them on camera. So I told you guys I have cameras around my house. So I actually have them on camera. So I had to go back and watch. And I remember driving off and seeing them there. And I was like, whatever. They're probably fixing something. They gulugutu with my internet, guys. It's been awful. It's been 3 painful days. And I'm just so upset. But then I don't know, like when I phone what I'm going to say. but I know they've glitched my internet. I don't know what they were doing. So anyway, at least I have videos to prove that they were there. Okay? I have videos to prove that they were there, and they were there for a very long time. But anyway, okay? So my internet is glitching. So I do apologize about that in advance. It might start to cut in and out. Hopefully it doesn't happen during this live. So it means that the phone was seized and later handed back to Untanzi, although there is no proof. How did it Mapena rise? He's got to come back from the dead. He's got to tell us his version, because guess who's going to be thrown under the bus? Mapena, Mapena, Mapena. Wait, I always, yes, it's Mapena. I said it right the first time. Yes, because I always mix him up with Mr. Ballistics over there. Um, washo kanjalo, ushadi. Shadi. Do you know why I'm laughing? Once upon a time, I was never going to do videos on Shadrach Severe. Never. Only to find out, man, he's a very, very questionable man. That's all I'm going to say. Untanzi, Nolly says Untanzi be picking up their lies day in, day out. That's right. Shout out to Ungome Zulu. May his soul continue to rest in peace. He left us with renowned sayings. Unforgettable man. Very, very much unforgettable. Imagine if Ungome Zulu was still alive, guys. Woo! What a courtroom it would be. They never saw him coming. 100%, 100%. Hello, hello. Pay channel member, Sivejo. Welcome, 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 welcome. All protocol observed. Alf says, tonight I am watching from my parents' home in Tembisa. Hello, parents. Tembisa, wait. Tembisa has got the mountain. The mountain where Shadrach Sevilla drove the BMW, and then the BMW was in BMW. Have you guys found the mountain in Tembisa? Is it Tembisa? Or is it? I can't remember. I think it's Tembisa. Anyway, Shadrach Sevilla has got stories for days, guys. After the Mildanga Commission finishes, I'm still going to go back and watch Shadrach Sevilla just for good measure. That man has stories. Tembisa, not far from Ovosimuzi and Tembega section. Tembega section. Okay, we've dropped the pin. We see you. And not far from Tembisa South Police Station. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are Pagati inside. Hi, Njabulo. We also have. I also have to stop. I always ask myself, like, in school, like writing your name, learning to write your name. Other kids' names are like John. John is like John and is done. Then you have to learn your long name. I always wonder what that felt like. No offense. Okay, so Mpondlanga Mandla. Have you guys figured out the word? I'm gonna see if you guys have figured out the word. The word that I have a commentary to say about it. Okay. Untanzi got the brief. We are ready for 6 months. Understand? Please don't say that. Please don't say it's gonna be 6 months. Oh my goodness, that's a that's 6 months is a long time. Danzi is a smart person. I like the way he has vehemently highlighted the issues that show the state is busy cooking the evidence. Let me talk about this for a second. Hi JJ, thank you for that comment. So I believe that Undanzi in his consultations with Uramasipili, I feel like this is my opinion, I can't prove it, but I feel like Untanzi is a product of his environment. And I feel like Untanzi and Ramasipili were maybe not gelling. So, for example, Untanzi would give Ramasipili the instruction, but Ramasipili would maybe tone it down or say it politely, because Ramasipili is not quarrelsome. So, I feel we are watching this version of Untanzi because he's like, oh, finally I can say it like it is. I think that's what I think. Um, not that their relationship wasn't good, client and advocate. I just think that they were not a match. Remember, the lady who sits behind Ramasipili also has to be in those engagements and interactions for interpretation. So I believe a lot of things get lost in translation. Don't believe me? Miss Interpreter summarization changes dates 2018 and 2020. Those are two different dates. How does she even make that mistake? So if you see how the interpreter is doing it, imagine in a heated client attorney exchange where Untanzi is going on and on and on, and you can see he goes on and on and on. And the interpreter has to say, whoa, 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 park the bus here. I gotta put this on the record. So I feel like Untanzi has been muted for too long. And when he finally got the mic, he says, "This is my time to shine." Remember, we didn't even know that he was going to have this ability during the evidence in chief when he was being led by Ramasipili. Remember, when he would go off ramp, Ramasipili would bring him right back because Ramasipili is a very, very strategic, straight, honorable, non quarrelsome man. So he wants his things aligned. When Untanzi would off ramp, he would bring him right back. And Tanzi then tried the off ramping with who? Nisi Wemvula. And Nisi Wemvula said, "Hey, just stop it right there." Okay. Then he said, "You know what? Just going to follow protocol. But I promise you, Advocate George Baloyi better behave." The first sign when George Baloyi took it off, remember he started off by saying, "Opoti." Wait, what would he say? No, he would say, forward, forward, when he was referring to SENZO MEYIWA. Remember, that's how he started. It was very muted. And then he just let it rip. Once the band aid was ripped, that it was over for the state. That's my opinion. Let me know if you agree in the comment section down below. We've got Chipo in the comments. And I know she is in Botswana. She tells me often in the comment section. So Chipo says, "Problem Baloyi, he keeps asking Untanzi one question time and again because he knows he is lying." See, I told you. And right there, she's like, "Botswana in the building. I see you. I don't even need to know. I already know." Okay. Umlungisi says, "What if the defense can check what times did the police check on Danzi every day for making sure he's okay? They write every day on their book. They checked him, comparing times of visits and calls." So you're talking about the OB book. I pause because you can also doctor the OB book. Remember, the OB book says he has no injuries. So is it really a relevant time? It's not a bad point, but I don't trust the OB book. So I wouldn't want to give the OB book weight. I would rather that the OB book is poked for its holes. So we can't poke it on one side and then on the other side say, yeah, yeah, yeah. The OB book is showing us this section. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Um, Next comment, Alf says, no, CD says, oh, we already read that comment. Why is it doubling? You're listening. Danzi's listened very well for all these years. Yes, and never wrote a single thing. Let me tell you something. Accused number 3, accused number 4, accused number 5. You've got an uphill battle, okay? Undanzi has set the pace. Those chit chat jibber jabbers you guys are doing over there, you better come with the heat. You better bring the heat because Undanzi has cracked open the state. There isn't even a hole in the case, it's cracked open. Then da da da, Western Cape and Dim. Boo, 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 boo. Judge and Dim can Judge and Dim just come for one day, just one day to assist putting the interpreter in the straight line. That's all. That's all we need from him. Because if we try to ask him to assist the court, that's going to take a couple of days. So, no. Chipo says he's busy with 2020. We want 2014. And the judge allows Baloyi about this. Those guys, they don't have a case. Famous words of the late advocate Tulani Joshua Ngomizulu. Oh, Zolazi is here. Greetings. I see you. Um, YouTube Insights is doing more than those Mkulugu to phone records, right? I'm telling you, YouTube tells me, okay, it even tells me how long you watch. And I'm like, why are you doing this to me? I put in so much work. YouTube analytics are, because I'm also on TikTok, unbeatable. Unbeatable. YouTube even knows that we call ourselves the public jury. It knows that. It's like, oh my goodness, your brand, the public jury. I'm like, wow, YouTube, you get it. You see? Oh, if you get it, you get it. It's okay. It's on. Yes. Tomorrow, Senior Counsel Ntanzi in the building. Pa, 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 pa. Ntanzi is more educated than Baloyi. He's definitely more street smart than Baloyi. That's what is really killing Baloyi. Baloyi can't think outside the box. I don't know why. Sawubona Baba Ntanzi. When he says that every time, I'm like, Baloyi, what are you up to? What are you up to? You think we don't see you? You've never said that to anybody else. Why Ntanzi of all? Ntanzi, the new LLB graduate. And you see his classmates, they sneak into the court and they're inside Fagati within. Derek is here. Hi, Derek. Hi, Mzansi Unfiltered. Today I watched Linda Mnis's show at Newsroom Africa, and it's really painful what is happening in that show. The show is actually meant to mislead the nation. Let's talk about the show. There was a show today. I didn't see it. I stopped watching them, guys. I know. I said I was going to keep them on check. It got boring. It got boring. I stopped watching. I think the last one I watched was maybe 3 weeks ago, just before court started. The last video I did with South SA Infotainment, that last video, that's the last one I watched because I was just like, you know what? I say the same thing every week. Like for me, you have to really entertain me. You have to be intellectually challenging me, and then I'll feel stimulated. You know what I'm saying? I need to feel stimulated in watching. So let me find the video. Let me give them a fair chance. Newsroom Africa and their giant logo. There they are. What did they post today? Da 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 da. And yes, I'm not subscribed. Fun fact. I have to search for them, okay? Da da da. It's quite the strange channel. Have you guys noticed they don't go live? Where is the video? Hmm. 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 Today. I don't see it. I'm still scrolling. Did you say Newsroom Africa? Lindamnisi. I'm still scrolling. I see Catalia, Chiefs. I don't see the video. Did you send me on a wild goose chase? Did they block me? Guys, I don't see the video. Wait. Or were you watching an old video? Danzi faces questions over calls between his phone. Let's listen to this. Do I want to listen to them? I wanted to see what the video title was. Okay, let's click. I can't find the video, guys.
The accused in the SENZO MEYIWA trial, Bongani Ntanzi, had his phone after his arrest in June 2020 while in custody. According to the state, the records show over 1,700 calls between Ntanzi and the number belonging to his girlfriend from the 17th of June to the 29th of November 2020. This evidence, however, has been met with fierce defiance, as Ntanzi repeatedly.
My goodness, is that Lindamnisi saying it like it is? Okay. Check there. Yes. Fierce defiance. He shocked me there. Lindamnisi saying it like it is? Okay. Well, There's no other way to describe what Ndanzi's been doing. There is no other. You cannot mute it. You can't. It can't be.
Told the court that his phone was seized by police during his arrest. He
Can you hear this
confirms
okay?
that he did not save his girlfriend's number as he knew it off by heart. Now,
I'm going to ask you $1 million question. Do you know your partner's phone number by heart? Do you? In 2026? I just want to see something. Drop a 3 in the comment section if you are like on Dancy and you can dial your partner's number. Pop, 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 pop. I want to see something.
how the person that called the number will have known about this number, about her number, if it was not on your phone book.
Lebogile will call my number because she will see that I was live on Facebook and she wanted to know where I was. And I like us also to recall that when I was arrested, the police officers did not tell her anything of where they are taking me to, and she was present, she was at home. She has the right to call my number since you can see that my number does go through, and she has the right to call to find out of my whereabouts. In reference to the number of Dr. Sokwe, the one who is in cooking, his number or her number is also written here. The police officials saw it.
The state says his number also had communication with other relatives when he was in custody. I am suggesting that a strange caller was calling your grandmother, Lebo, as well as your mother. He is able to say.
I just want to repeat myself in front of the court because this thing is just clear. The phone was not with me and I'm not hiding that before the court. When my phone was taken, it was on, the data was active or on in WhatsApp and Facebook. And at home, I have my brothers and children. They also have WhatsApp, they have Facebook. And again, they will not just not give information to my mom that their uncle's phone is active. So what will happen? My mom will take the phone, call my number, and whoever answered the phone, I'm not sure whether it's Mabena or Mohale. The state has now turned to photographic evidence, but will start probing Ntanzi on it when proceedings resume on Thursday. It is after the defense told the court that they had never seen the photograph that was beamed in court, but the state says these were discovered. This prompted the court to grant the defense time to familiarize themselves with the pictures that the state will confront Ntanzi with. Good news from Africa on Channel 40.
I think this is the most neutral reporting from the giant logo I've heard in a very long time. Um, Quite interesting, undisputable. I'm proud of you, Linda Mnisi. Come back to the good side. It's so simple. Tell it like it is. That's all we want to know. I know from my comment section that a lot of people can't watch the whole proceedings, so they rely on very mm, accurate versions to summarize what happened in court. Thank you for choosing Mzansi Unfiltered as your source of summaries for the day. But I think it's sad that we can't rely on mainstream media to tell it like it is. I'll give you an example. I found out from Facebook, shout out to Celia on Facebook, on her page that Jimmy, him, um, was evicted from the hotel, from the spa, hotel, don't whatever it is. Okay, the White House on the Hill, where General Shibiri goes to plug in his Bluetooth. Guys, if you don't believe in I don't know how to say this. Mm, if you don't believe in, I'm going to digress for a second. If you don't believe in that, just watch what is happening now with them galligators. They're all being exposed. And it's all, I don't know who's actually, okay, it's whoever decided to arrest Divisani Kumar, whoever that person is. I bet. Well, you opened up a can of worms and made problems for everyone. Everyone. So, um, Lerato Kanyako's husband called Jamie. No, Lerato Kanyako's hotel, which she says is not her hotel. And then there's a statement issued confirming that. So, why did you go on Instagram and let people think that that is your hotel? So, we'll start with, and then you book out FNB Stadium for a dinner date for two. A stadium. Okay. Then you post it to social media. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Those in relationships are probably looking at their own boyfriends sideways. Others are believing marrying rich is the right way to go. Jiggy Jiggy, fast forward 2026. Last week, Lerato Khanyako's husband has been ordered by the court to pay over almost close to 1,500,000 rands in owed rent. So that's called you hijacked the building. There's no difference between you and the people at the Zambezi building. There is absolutely no difference. The difference is you called Jamie and said, Jamie, 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 Jamie. I believe, in my opinion, if you look at the timing of that call, they were already in court. And he didn't want members of the public to pick up on this story. Because when I did a search, I was like, wait a damn minute. This man has been in court for the longest time regarding this property. The one that you gifted your wife on Valentine's Day. And then you bought her a mall. Or at least that's the word on the street. And you can't even pay the electricity and water bill. You've got the city of Tshwane on his throat, applying pressure for that money. Basically, all that glitters on Instagram stories is nothing but an illusion and a fiction of the imagination. Do you guys know why my channels are called Unfiltered? It's because of Instagram. That's the reason why. Instagram is all about filters, da 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 da, the perfect everything. And I'm like, nah man, I'm not that kind of person. I'm going unfiltered. That's why. That's the story behind the name Unfiltered. Just because I will watch stories and watch, nothing is real on Instagram, but people fall for it and think this is the do and do all. But then I'm left with one question though. Did Lerato Kanyako know that the hotel is hijacked? Did she know? Someone left a comment and said, well, the laundromat is now closed. And I'm like, oh my goodness. This is why. And we were out here thinking, no, the rage is because Jamie of Mighty Jamie TV, shout out to him, posted a video about what happened at the Malanga Commission. No, there's behind the scene pressure. They are applying pressure on his neck. The courts are courting the real owners of the building. What do you mean, the real owners of the building? We were under the impression he's the owner of the building. Anyway, the real owners of the building took Lerato Kanyako's husband to court and they won the case literally last week, the 26th of February 2026. The ruling has come out and they're being evicted and they have to pay back. Why is that not posted on Lerato Kanyako's stories? I mean, if you did come to the stories to tell us about the hotel, why didn't you come back to tell us you've now been evicted? Anyway, I'm digressing. Just wanted to throw that out there. So, the point I'm getting at is I wouldn't have known about this story had I not seen it as a post on Facebook. I saw it as a post on Facebook. Mainstream media, dalala. Like now, I scrolled the entire newsroom feed for the last couple of days. They said nothing about it. Why? We want to hear the same. I also checked, by the way, in 2021, did mainstream media cover the dinner date at FNB Stadium? Yes, they did. widely so. So why are they not covering the eviction? Don't worry, Mzansi Unfiltered is here. We're going to bring it to you as well. We're going to rely on these YouTube streets. Remember, I told you, YouTube tells me all about you. YouTube tells me what you like. So I post it. I post it. So let me go ahead and plug myself here for a quick second. I have just dropped in the chat a link to my newsletter list, guys. You gotta become a part of that family as well. Okay. I promise I don't spam you, I don't bother you. But when we have things we need to talk about as a family, we're gonna do it there. There's some conversations I can't have on YouTube. I told you guys, YouTube watches my channel. So I gotta behave. I gotta be part of the good girls. Okay. YouTube keeps my lights on. So I gotta behave. Sometimes I want to talk about the kaboom, boom that happened. Or we want to talk about other things and that YouTube doesn't allow. So that's going to be a safe space for us to interact one on one. And I absolutely love it so far. We're an intimate family. Let me know in the comments if you got today's email. I promise I don't spam. I don't send you emails every other. It's nice and cute and programmed, okay? And it's not going to be all over the place. So make sure you're inside Parity Within, because when we start doing the fun stuff, excuse me, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not telling you anything else. I'm just telling you join. Make sure you're there. Make sure you're inside Parity Within. I've pinned it to the top, so make sure all you have to do is enter your email address. That's it. And that's it. It's a one-time deal. That is my plug for myself today. Alf says, so thank you so much for that comment, Derek, that led us down a rabbit hole, but a good rabbit hole, except I couldn't find the video, unless you're talking about the one from last year. I haven't watched all those. I kind of got bored. kind of got bored. But surprise, surprise, this short video, 3 minutes, he literally says it like it is. Because that's what Untanzi is. You're forced, okay, to align, come into the program. Except George Baloyi and the good doctor, they're resisting. Even my lord is like, let's adjourn. Defense team, no, we don't need to adjourn. No, no, we don't. How much time do you need to adjourn? No, no, we don't need to adjourn, my lord. Let's adjourn. Danzi is causing even adjournments. Even my lord is like, it's too hot. We gotta take a recess. Gotta take a time out. Alf says to Titi, you mean Mr. Impalas that chowed a rope and they perished? Poor Impalas. Where is SPCA for the Impalas? Is SPCA also covering Impalas, guys? I don't know. I don't have friends with Impalas, so I don't normally have conversations about Impalas. Thank you for the love and flowers, and right back at you. Olani. Inside Parati within KZN, and this is live. Yes. You are here. Inside Parati within. Yes. Lambo designs. No, you gotta say it the way that she says it. Guys, I need to know, okay? Am I the only one who's never talked about umposhok? Like, why do you guys know that word? Or what were you using that word for? I need to understand. Like, what are you using it for in your day to day lives? Excuse my ignorance, okay? But this is important to me. Because I was listening to her going, and then umposhong were Queenswood Tower. What? How does she even know that word? And then you guys come in the comment section and all of you say, yes, it's the correct. Wait, how do you know? Why are you using that word? What were you doing at the towers? Let me know in the comment section down below. You got the god. I don't understand. Hello, Lambo Designs. How are you? Hello, Nicolette, channel member, all protocol observed. Oh my goodness, I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for checking in. How are you? I hope you're well. The sound is sounding. Yay! Yes, I've had to put it on my checklist to make sure to check because, man, I think I did 3 weeks of the sound being far away and I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed about that even to this day. Welcome me. Okay, Mzansi Unfiltered from the tiny little corner of Soweto. Okay, let me give you a nice welcome over there in Soweto. Kokitso. Did I say your name right? Hello, Kokitso. How are you? Welcome to the Mzansi Unfiltered. There you go. There's your welcome. I love it for us. David, did you guys receive my voice notes? I was responding to some of you in voice notes. Did you get them? Are you hearing them? Let me know in the comment section down below. Drop a 5 if you received a voice note from Mzansi Unfiltered, exclusively to you, one on one. David says, "Hi, I wish this trial can come to an end. So the four accused, four, four. Okay, because the number five is not going anywhere. Okay, I see what you did there, David. I was about to question you on the lucky number 4, but I see what you did there. Okay, so let me read it again because I was out here judging you. I need to stop that. Hi, I wish this trial can come to an end so that the four accused can go home, can go on with their lives and sue the state. It's going to be lit. That's going to be the SENZO MEYIWA trial 2.0. And something tells me it's going to be an inquiry. It's going to be an inquiry, and we just don't want them to sue the state. Nah, that's not going to be justice. Mm-mm. We need them inside parity within the van. Okay, I've got a long list of people who need to. Yeah, I agree. Excuse me. Letiwe says, Sipagati inside within. Da 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 da. And then next we have Judge Rata. You can't say the same thing to say, Baloyi, where are we going with this? Where are we going with no? He told him, just do it. Read. And Baloyi's like, no, no, it's 1,000 records, my lord. I don't think it's going to be necessary to read. Besides, the defense have agreed that everything is fine. So we don't need. And then, my lord, just do it. Read them one by one. I think George Baloyi at that time, he wanted the ground to swallow him. He couldn't believe my lord betrayed him. We're in this mess because Judge Rata said, read it. But I want to take a moment to say, my Lord, you had the wisdom. You had the wisdom of knowledge. 50 years' experience was shining bright on that day, as you knew this was a good time for Untanzi to respond line by line and that he was going to come through with all the information. Although my Lord was falsely under the impression that all Untanzi was going to say, I didn't have my phone, I didn't have my phone, I didn't have my phone. No! Danzi has come out to say that photo is not mine. Danzi has come out to say, that tower, where is it in regards to the police stations? Show me the towers. What else has Danzi said? Wait, that photo, I took it in Rustenburg, and that one, I took it in KZN. My lord, where is the? All he's going to say is, I didn't have my phone, I didn't have my phone. The judge's ruling has come to bite him, even himself. He had to save Baloyi and say, it's 37 seconds, 37 seconds. And Arnold Bolt. Who is Arnold Bolt, my lord? Are you trying to rewrite history? Therefore, in the building, hello. Good evening, my fellow Vondava. I confirm my appearance on behalf of the Court of Public Opinion and the defense team. Come on now. Shout out to you. Welcome. Alf, our channel member, says on Friday, he said he's on page 84 of 200. Baloyi is not serious. Can Danzi get a break already? Yes. Baloyi is not giving nobody a break. You all supported my lord and you shouted for joy in that SAPC comment section. I didn't see it, but I already know. I know that comment section was lit when my lord said, read it one by one. You were all happy. So we're in this mess because you endorsed Judge Rata and Baloyi said, bet I'm going to do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And then we also have Taffy in the building, channel member, all protocol observed. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. Judge Rata would rather misdirect his anger for Baloyi towards the defense. Is weak. Ooh, we are tired of these numbers. They cooked, as Advocate Ngomezulu said, cooking day in, day out. And I was team. I don't want to listen to the numbers. Yes, I did go to the Majangas. Probably I went to Majanga or I went to ad hoc committee. But I came right back. I came right back because I was like, no, let's listen to these numbers. There's something there. Danzi has already clocked it. And that's when Danzi said, I've never seen these photos in my life. What are you doing? Can you imagine? The team defense are not the ones who objected to the photos. It's senior counsel Ntanzi who objected to the photos, and then the defense came to back him up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand the power that is going on here? Ntanzi might as well just doing a phenomenal job. So he tells Judge Bello, I've never seen this photo before. And then Judge Baloyi says, "Well, we gave the defense a CD. It has over 7,000 photos, and it's like the defense wants us to give them a clue and tell them which of the photos we're going to use." Yes, as you should. In exhibit number dun like you always do. Why now are you not doing that anymore? And then, in true senior counsel style, they had to adjourn for the day because Ntanzi said, "Nah, I need to talk to my lawyer." And as the judge was walking out, he's like, "They said that I can't talk to my lawyer." So just in case you don't know, once Untanzi is under cross-examination or in the witness box, he cannot consult with his lawyer because then it's seen as, changing information or feeding him and stuff. So that's why and the judge says, "Yeah, sure. You know what? At this point, do as you want. Go ahead and consult with your lawyer." I cannot wait for Ramasipili to come back. I know it's going to be long. We're going to have to do our patient exercises. We're going to have to learn to breathe in and breathe out because Ramasipili is going to, this is going to be crazy. Advocate George Baloyi is also doing his exercises. He's going to be up and down, objecting like popcorn. Have you guys seen when when the cameraman grants us sometimes, have you seen how Umnisi and Ramasipili are laughing when Tanzi is holding the show? Have you guys seen those? It's absolutely hilarious to watch. They are actually there paying attention and they're just laughing their way. And I think even they too are surprised at the strength that Untanzi is exhibiting. And no, he is not mentally exhausted, Baloy. You, you can't catch him. So, I'm listening from Kanana. Hello, 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 Northwest Province, the home of Brown Mokhotsi. And most recently, what's his name? Salim Karam, the Ramadan. I need to go for Ramadan. Okay, Ramadan is done. I've got a new excuse. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I want to be in camera because people don't really know me like that. Northwest Province is getting very, very famous lately. Very, very famous. Hello, 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 and welcome. Next comment says, "What can really be done about this female interpreter? The only judge that can assist in this matter is Judge Ndim." Shout out to Judge Nathan Erasmus. He's the only one who told three, not one, but three interpreters, "Don't play with me. Say it like it is." If you don't know the story, I'll give you a brief summary. Inside Parati within the Jocelyn Smith trial, the interpreter, the first one, don't remember his name, he was making a lot of mistakes, and Judge Ndim said, "Be gone with you." And then they brought the next judge. Funny enough, the next interpreter, funny enough, that interpreter had to break his Ramadan. So it was round about these Ramadan days. And when he came into court, Judge Ndim welcomed him with such grace and said, "Thank you so much for breaking your Ramadan and coming to assist us. We really appreciate you." Because he's that kind of a judge. He's very personal. And don't take that personality for foolishness. When it comes time for him to crack the whip, oh, he cracked the whip on that exact same interpreter. And he said, it's because the interpreter was interpreting, let's say the witness said 10 rands. And then the interpreter said, Let's say the interpreter said, the witness said something like, and then I received 10 rands. And then the interpreter put on the record. So the quote was in Afrikaans. And again, the record is only in English. Somebody asked that question. I thought that the record is also in isiZulu. No, no, it's only in English. So that's why I get so upset with the interpreter. So then the interpreter goes on and says, what did the interpreter say, guys? The interpreter summarized. So instead of saying, I received 10 rands, the interpreter said, I received money. Ooh! Judge Ndim right there and there said, what? What did you just say? And the court was silent. Ooh! Judge Ndim gave a lecture right there and there. Fix it. Say it like it is. That's not what was the witness said. Ooh! It was lit. Another incident I remember with Judge Ndim. That's why I think he would be perfect to put Jonas in his naughty little corner. See, Jonas has a tendency of being more than an interpreter in that courtroom. He needs to be reminded he's just an interpreter. So one time the interpreter was having a side conversation with the witness, and Judge Ndim said, What are you doing? No, I'm correcting the witness because the witness made a mistake. Ooh. Judge Ndim said, You do what? That is not your job. Your job is to say it like the witness said. And if there's any corrections to be made, the advocates are here. Oof! It was tough. So that's why Mzansi Unfiltered nominates Judge Ndim as president of the Interpreters Correction Association. Yeah, he would be phenomenal. So drop a 6 in the comment section if you guys caught Judge Ndim. If you guys were following that case as well. Tim Penny says the defense was more calm and they just realized wait, the defense was more calm. They just realized no use opposing. Huh? Okay, let me read on the screen. The defense was more calm, just realized there's no use opposing the new evidence because Undanzi has this story cut out. Yes, there was an unspoken agreement between the defense and Undanzi that no, we don't need an adjournment. Let him bury himself. Let Advocate George Baloyi continue to bury himself. But George Baloyi didn't catch on. He didn't catch those signals that they were sending each other. And then he went and then he gave them the numbers of the photos that they're going to use and came back the next day. And Danzi still flogged Advocate George Baloyi, still took him out. And George Baloyi was like, you know what, let's just forget about these photos. Let's go back to the phone records. I think I was winning more on the phone records than on the photos. Miriam, unplugged. I love your name. She says, Umkulugutu Sangena inside Parati from the tiny little corner of Minrand in Johannesburg. Hello, hello, hello. The interpreter does her own editing and she gets confused and pretends to be. Please tell me why my lord is presiding in this case. He's presiding by special invitation. He was brought in because Uzandi wrote a letter to Cyril Ramaphosa and said it has to be a retired judge and we need to sit in one courtroom and it has to go on from Monday to Friday and everybody mustn't have another case. Shalolo said, bet. Ah! You can tell I love Shalolo, right? Yeah. Anyway, so guilty confession. She upsets me though. I have this love-hate relationship with Shalolo. But anyway, there we go. Tina Avondava, inside Parati within. And then we also have Alf who says, and then the judge tried to justify such nonsense. I am waiting for Linda Mnisi's show. I saw the poll results. Wait, guys, I can't find this show. Do they have another channel? I saw the poll results. The state minions lost. The show was uploaded on YouTube and then removed immediately. Boom! Alf. Nothing slips through Alf, guys. You are kidding me. No damn way. Why did they remove it? Lindamnisi? What was the poll? Now I'm getting FOMO. Why did they remove this? What was the? Oh man. Why did they remove the show? Here I was. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I was out here thinking I was being misled by the commenter. Huh? I thought Derek was misleading the court by telling us that there's a show today. And then I started thinking, wait, I've been blocked. But Alf to the rescue. I stand corrected and I apologize profusely to Derek. I judged you. Alf. Oh, you better summarize that video for us. Oh, you better come through and tell us what happened. Because what? They took down the video? Maybe YouTube took it down. Maybe it was so bad YouTube took it down. See, when YouTube takes down your video, man, it's the most painful thing. But that hasn't happened to me in such a long time because I'm such a good girl. Do you know the video that YouTube took down? YouTube wants to. I've only had one video taken down by YouTube, and then I was put in the naughty girls corner, and YouTube told me that I'm such a bad, 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 bad girl. And then I couldn't defend myself. Like there was nothing. I couldn't even appeal because technically, yeah. So I did that video. Anyway, YouTube and I have since ironed our relationship and fixed that, and I'll never ever do it again. Except I did it this week, but I did it smooth. I was a smooth criminal, and YouTube was like, "Okay, it passes." Oh, Nkosiyazi says, "Not eceleni, not eduze, but ngiyagulukutela phakathi kondaba onohlevu osiyazi abahlali abahlazi sengila." Ooh. Ooh, welcome, 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 welcome. 37 seconds between two provinces. Mm-hmm. Baloyi never, guys, I think you guys are thinking in human terms and human capabilities. The mistake that you are making is Advocate George Baloyi told you already about the 3G flying saucers. They're using the alien technology, okay? You guys, you got to keep up with the state. What is 1027 seconds in minutes? Oof. And then Tanzi says, Tanzi, guys, is a problem. Sometimes I feel like saying, Tanzi, let it go, let it go. But then when he completes it, you're like, you know what? He had a point. On Tanzi, 1027 seconds is 17 minutes. I want you guys to picture this. I want you to picture being arrested. And then you have a phone. We're just going with the state's picture. And then you sit on the phone and talk for 17 minutes straight. At this point, arrest the station commander. I want the station commander arrested. Because why isn't Ntanzi talking on the phone for 17 minutes? The audacity of Ntanzi to speak for 1027 seconds. Where is he getting that at? Arrest the station commander. If you arrest the station commander, then the Mgulugutus will all come out. It can't be 17 minutes. Funny enough, I'm watching Hostage on Apple TV. Sad it's already finished, but I enjoyed that show. Okay, so it's called Hostage, and there's a guy who's inside party within the prison, high security prison, and his cell has cameras. They have cameras everywhere except the part where there's the toilet. So they black out that part because they give him that little bit of privacy so he can use the toilet seat. So when he uses his phone, he has a phone in his cell, and they all don't know this because he goes to sit on the toilet to use his phone, and that's where he gives instructions because he's giving instructions on the outside world. You should watch that series if you haven't caught it. It's on Apple TV. Hostage, I absolutely love it. Absolute fun. But then maybe that's what Advocate George Baloyi is also watching as well. Maybe that's where he gets this idea that Untanzi had a phone. Anyway, I'm digressing. So basically, all this to say, he had a phone and he was giving instructions from that phone. But those phone calls are lasting 17 seconds. Okay. He would say things like shoot or take him out and like, but Untanzi is doing 17 minutes. What is he asking about? The impalas? Did they get the ropes? Were they delivered? What is he asking about for 17 minutes? Or is he doing his homework with his kids? Anyway, so next question is, by the way, we still have the exam by Ura Musipidi after 4 weeks of Baloyi repetition of the same information. Probably, he thinks it will be, it will turn out to be true. That examination is going to be lit. Oh, it's going to be fire. It will take 37 seconds for Attorney Ramasipidi to rebuttal Baloyi's cross examination. Judge Rata will now have a new example to use about Arnold Bolt. No, I don't think Ramasipili is going to rush through it. I think he's going to really take his time. If you thought before he took his time, he's going to take more time. Alf is being replied. Tembeni is replying to Alf and saying, "You are absolutely right. It will not be worth the effort because it's too blue to be true." I shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing because you mentioned the color blue, and the color blue was mentioned over there at the ad hoc committee by Sarah Jane Trent, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. This is a friendly channel. Nkosinachi says, "Hi, Nkosinachi. Abondaba Pagati inside. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who is dividing? Who is this? Nati? Nati is showing off over here. He's doing the calculations. We see you. Yes, 17 minutes. This time around, I am Umtata. Hello, hello, hello. How is it doing? So you are on the move. You're switching towers like in Danzi's phone. We also have Alf saying, "I am so done with Judge Rata at this rate. I've been done with him." Next, we do have the interpreter and the ditch. How dare you remind me? How dare you? Umgodi ditch. Ma'am, 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 can you be serious for a second? How? Danzi even explained it. And she proceeds to say ditch. The other word she said was cosmetics. Cosmetics? Danzi wasn't looking for cosmetics, ma'am. He was looking for toiletries. Huge difference. The interpreter and the ditch. I think she is starting struck. Who wouldn't be? I mean, it's that she is starstruck. Okay, I think she's starstruck. Who wouldn't be? I mean, it's Advocate Untanzi. After all, she has to catch up really fast. You can tell she doesn't know the sense of MEYIWA story. She doesn't know it, so she has to catch up really, really fast on what the story is. But I think she's improving as the days go by. But she's still shortcutting on the interpreter side, and I hate it when she does it. Zerkala, 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 Zerkala. Prove it. You must prove it. Not Valoy calling Tanzi Vavanta. Can you imagine that? Vavantanzi? It's too late. It's too late. Okay, it is absolutely too late. We see you, but he's up to something with that whole "How are you, Vavantanzi?" Why do you only say Vavantanzi at the beginning? You only say it at the beginning. Why don't you carry it throughout your testimony? Or should I say cross examination? Next comment. Oh, I'm still stuck on newsroom. Hiding the video. Justice for the video. Bring out the video. Bring it back. Next comment is Vodacom gives time in minutes and seconds, but Baloyi gives time in seconds only. It's to confuse the record. I don't know why Baloyi thinks everyone around him is juvenile. Those tactics might, oh no, your battery is dying. Those tactics might have worked in other lives, but on this one, Bondava are here. We're ready to calculate and catch you if you can. My battery's running low. No, Tini, charge the phone. Da 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 da. Gqeberha, gqeberha. Good evening, good people. On behalf of all the Avandavas in ZW, let me check on the screen because I don't see the flag emoji. Da 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 da. Hold the line, hold the line. No, I don't have it. Oh, no, you're commenting. Okay, because I have two lives going, guys. I have one for those who are watching on mobile and then one for those who are watching on desktop. I don't see ZW because I didn't want to guess either Zambia or Zimbabwe. But hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Next comment is no, I should have that comment here. I don't have it. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Sipiwe says, hi there, Gulugudu Pagati, members of the jury. Hello, 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 hello. I am inside Pagati within. I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you a Ma Kumalo or did you marry into a Kumalos? Because we're very sensitive here with the Kumalos. But I think, oh no, you're a Kumalo. Okay, sorry. We're very sensitive to Kumalos, but I think General Dumisani Kumalo redeemed the Kumalos for us. And then we have my good sister. Mm. Nitini Mkuza Uvaseline inside Parati within. Guys, have you seen how Advocate George Baloyi was sweating? Danzi has a grown man sweating, wiping his forehead, wiping his head. Kaningi, guys, it's a lot. David says, inside Parati within with my like. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've asked for likes in this live. Guys, have you done the honorable thing? Please make sure you like the live. It brings me absolute joy when you do. This is very weird. I'm in the wrong screen. 1 second, guys. I just realized I'm in the wrong screen. How am I in the wrong screen? Da 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 da. Hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. Am I in the wrong screen? I was in the wrong screen this whole time. Zimbabwe. See, I finally found the comment. Sorry, I was in the wrong screen. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back. Next comment says Mohammed was calling all the people that say Ntanzi was calling Mgulugudu. Who's Mohammed? Huh? I don't understand this comment. Type it again, please. Letiwe says, I also stopped long ago watching Ulindamnisi. It was getting right? It was getting personal for me, the way he channeled yes. For me, I was getting angry. Not relying on mainstream and I loved guys, I missed the poll. I love to take their poll exactly as it is, word for word, and then I would put it on my channel and then see if we get the same poll results. And even the last one I did, we never got the same poll results. Why? Why would we not get the same poll results? It's giving edited. It's giving Photoshop. It's giving who are your voters? Show me the money. And then Alf says, I watched it on TV while it was live. Then They uploaded it on YouTube at 4:50, then they removed it. Probably. No, don't tell me they removed it to add the giant damn logo. Probably for editing because their edits were so bad in the past 2 weeks. You see, my sixth sense. That's why I haven't watched it, and I think I haven't watched it. Wait, I want to check here if we see it. I'm on TikTok. Lindamnesi.
So I don't know if you have watched.
I'm checking,
Welcome back, and
guys.
thank you for choosing.
Nope. There's nothing.
Welcome back, and thank you for choosing to stay with us. Well, what did you make of the Finance Minister's 2026 budget?
No, wrong topic. It's not there. I can't find it. Maybe it will come back. Maybe they're still adding the giant jam logo. I hate that logo. You see, I don't have any feelings for the SABC one because it's not stagnant. Maybe because it moves and we get to see the faces. I have a problem with not seeing faces. And don't you dare say a ghost saying we can't see the faces. Don't you dare. This is not about me. This is about the giant logos on mainstream media. Um, Yo, Mzansi Unfiltered. Stop torturing our ears with that Linda Mnisi voice. For the first time ever, it was accurate. Alf says they will upload on YouTube, but maybe later. Plus, the state lost the poll today. Really? Well done, Team Defense. 51% of the voters said the court must accept Ntanzi's evidence that he had no phone in custody. It's obvious. There's no way they can doctor it. There is no way. Thank you so much for giving us the roundup. For those of us Mguluguters that didn't catch it live, but can't this interpreter be changed? Jonas said, I'm not coming back until those phone records are done. Jonas said, no, it's going to take forever. And besides, Jonas and Danzi were butting heads. I think Jonas said, no, no, Danzi doesn't listen. We are cruising nicely. Yes, we are. Didn't Danzi have a phone charger in custody? Absolutely not. That's why I say station commander inside parity within the cells. Then we'll get the real story. How on earth did the phone work from June to November without being charged? They will slowly come back. Come back home. I am inside. Hi, Hendrik. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I stopped watching Newsroom Africa. Lindam Nisi disappointed me a long time ago. And guess what Lindam Nisi also said? He said, and Dizzy, he's also stopped coming into the courtroom. He's like, nah, no, I'm not sitting in that courtroom anymore. Funny. But then how is he doing the weekly review? So he's watching all the 5 days? Nah, he's got an editor. Someone is doing the story for him. Interesting. Remember? Huh? Interesting. Remember familiar? We had a poll of Undanzi as the next witness. I do. And so far, so good. He has set the pace. You guys, I remember that poll very well because I did the poll. And you guys were like 70%. He's going to be doing a good job. 70% of you had faith in Undanzi before he even showed you who he was. Wow. You are the real MVPs. I was part of the other 30%. I didn't think Danzi could do it. I didn't. I did not. Let me beam my own comment. Beam it. You must beam it. Where's my comment here? Come through, guys. Make sure there's not a QR code. So now you're going to have to type it out. Do you see why you need the QR code? Because you just scan it and then you type your email address and you're inside parity within our email family. So don't miss out on a great opportunity to join our email family. We're going to have so much fun there. I can't wait for you to become a part of our email family. Selfish plug for myself. I can confirm you won't get spammed. Yay! Thank you so much. But all we see is that you're 825. So I'm just going to say 825. Thank you for confirming. I promise I won't spam you because I also hate spam emails. So I would never do something I hate. Thank you. Oh, you are the MVP. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I promise I won't spam you. And I'm not selling you anything either. I promise. I'm not selling anything. Am I? I'm just, you know, telling you to come watch the live, telling you what happened, telling you my thoughts. And other fun stuff is coming. Other fun stuff is coming. So you got to be part of the family to find out. And whatever happens over there, I'm not going to bring it over here. So you don't want to miss out. So Baloyi took a chance with the Zulu. Oh, he found out. Not just a Zulu man, a traditional dancing Zulu man. Too bad we don't have videos of Undanzi doing the traditional dance. Do you guys know that once upon a time, Lindamnisi went to Ntanzi's family home? That's the kind of journalism we want, if I'm being honest. Checking on how they think things are going. Why isn't Lindamnisi going back? He went to Ntanzi's family home. Let me find the video. What the hell is that? Oh, that's TikTok. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the video. Hold the line. Hold the line. I'm gonna find it. I think he goes to the Ntanzi family home. I think it's a good time for us to play it. Let's remind ourselves. Give me a second. Let me search for it. You can talk amongst yourselves in the comment. How are we doing on time? Time always catches me off guard. Okay, hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Is it? I think it's this one. Hold the line. This was back in the day when Bheki Cele made us think that the 5 accused is a watertight case.
Is the Ntanzi homestead, the family of the youngest of all the accused, 30-year-old Bongani Ntanzi, is also referred to as accused number 2. They tell us he has been the breadwinner of their family, providing for 10 people, including his 9-year-old child. Because Bongani was the sole breadwinner, his absence also meant there was no money to even travel to Gauteng, where he's currently incarcerated. They say he got himself a lawyer, as none of them could afford those legal services. All they could do is watch the trial on television, especially on behalf of their mother, who can't bring herself to watch the proceedings. Every time he enters the dock, she leaves the house to get an update later. It was a shock to them when Advocate Malisa Ladefu dropped the news of his withdrawal. Nokuthi basolwa yilabo mhlawumbe ngibalethwe yilabo ukuzithemba yena ngendlela esimbone ekhuluma ngakhona yena ngendlela aphenye ngayo ukuze kugcine sekumvela ngale ndlela siyambonga naye okumele lapha khona ngoba konke lokho nje kade kusikhuthalisa ngeke. In an unexpected but not surprising turn.
Last year, I remember having a conversation with his former legal representative, who in February went and wrote a letter to the office of the Chief Justice, flagging his concerns around how long it was taking for that bail judgment to be delivered. So. Some 7 months later or so, that judgment was then developed by Deputy Judge President Aubrey Ludwaba, who in his judgment flagged issues with Ntanzi's application, saying that it was simply quite weak and that there were no exceptional circumstances presented for Ntanzi to be released on bail. Let's take a listen.
In this matter, the state did not place any evidence before the court either opposing the application for bail or in the matter of the applicant's denial of the commission of the offences with which he had been charged. Yeah, I'm quoting what has been said in this case that I'm quoting. the court went further to say it would appear that the state had adopted this line of approach on the assumption that the appellant had all to do in order to succeed with his with his application for bail. Now, in this case before me, having considered the evidence before me, I'm satisfied that the applicant has not discharged the honors to prove exceptional circumstances, that exceptional circumstances exist, and that it will be in the interest of justice to grant bail.
Why did I go back and listen to that? It's so sad to see Untanzi during his bail application. I think he was also in such disbelief that, wait, what? These people are serious? They're not releasing me on bail? What? And it has been a good 5 years since that he has been inside Party within incarcerated. But justice will come. He is fighting the good fight. He is fighting the good fight, and we see him. We are behind you, Ntanzi. We are a force. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep flogging the dead horse. Someone says until Advocate George Baloyi grows some hair. What is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you guys? Anyway, this comment says from where I am sitting drinking my black label, I can tell you now that the state has no case against the 5 accused. They are busy now, cooking day in, day out. Oh, Advocate Ngomezulu. He was so phenomenal. But has anybody else noticed that with his passing, we also haven't heard from Chikotwala? Where is Chikotwala? We miss you. Members of the public jury haven't heard a sound from the Chikotwala camp. Is everything okay at home? We miss you. We miss your opinions. We miss your media tours. We miss your ratchetness. But with that said, I'm digressing. Thank you so much. Oma Bena was on a call for 17 minutes on Danzi's phone. The audacity. Everything happens for a reason. He didn't die a peaceful death. I wonder why. Anyway, big ups to Mzansi Unfiltered. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait. Where is my comment? It's because I'm switching between screens. Let me find it on this side. Where is it? Oh my God. I'm switching between screens. There it is. Thank you so much for today's sponsorship of the channel. Thank you for the thanks for chat. I absolutely love it. I appreciate you. It didn't go unnoticed. It didn't go unnoticed. I was waiting to get to it. I've had to scroll really fast to get to it. Thank you. I absolutely love it when you guys sponsor the channel. Did you guys know that? Because that means we're one step closer to getting our device. Yay! Thank you so much. So please, if you can consider sponsoring the channel, it will be great. It's going towards a brand new device, okay? Because we're suffering from space. And it takes up so much of my time. So I'd rather just get a brand new device and be on board with everything. But I'm not sure what I'm going to get this time. So right now, I presently use, so for our live stream, we use our laptop. Our laptop is good. I don't edit on the laptop because, oh my goodness, that would take forever. I edit on my iPad Pro, which I purchased about 3 years ago. Whenever they first released the iPad Pros, that's when I got it. Very, very excited. I love it. They helped me pick it out. I told them what I needed it for, and they said, no, you don't need a MacBook. You need an iPad Pro. And it's been working perfectly fine, except now it's aging gracefully, but aging. I feel like it's trying to tell me that you better be quick because we're about to die. So thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. I absolutely love you for this. Thank you so much. And may your, how do I say it in English? May your kindness, yes, extend in the wallet that it came from. Thank you. I love you so much. Now, let's go back to our last comment. Guys, my screen just went all up in here. Raymond. I'm I've got to be Raymond. What? Um, wait. Are you Raymond Patlane? Like Patlane, but not Patlane with the T. Shout out to Raymond. Wow, I'm blown away. I'm speechless. It's very rare that I am speechless, but I want to say thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much for our super thanks today. Thank you for sponsoring the channel. Thank you for sponsoring our device. It keeps us going. Wow, I am so excited to receive this super thanks. I love you so much. I appreciate this, and thank you for sponsoring the channel. Guys, there's never too much or too little to send to Mzansi Unfiltered. Just know it's going to the device purchase. We're close. So I have to use all the funds from the super thanks for my brand new device. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so honored. I am excited. We are going there. We are getting it. May your hands be extended for the gift that you have gifted me. Do you guys? I remember the first time someone gave me a super thanks. Let me tell you this quick story. I was so shocked. I remember being so shocked. I turned on super thanks, super chat, super dun dun is because YouTube makes you do these things. Okay. If you don't do it, YouTube gets very, very sensitive. YouTube is like a girlfriend when you're dating and you're not taking her out for dinner and stuff. YouTube gets very sensitive. Like, why aren't you doing what we told you to do? You got to do this. So I remember my first super thanks and I said to myself, someone on the internet sent me money? Me? It was just so nice. So I've learned to be super, super grateful because that is a huge thing that you can send me a super thanks. Whoa, I love it. I love it so much. Please don't get tired, okay? Don't get tired and don't get shy of any amount. Every amount matters because each one shocks me every time that, wait, what? Is sending me money? Of course, not forgetting the channel members. You guys also support the channel, you sponsor the channel, and I absolutely love it every time. And when you're a channel member, your membership color changes. It changes and changes. And I remember the first person who turned gold, and I know who it is. I just don't like putting people on the spot. And I said, you've been a channel member for a year? Wow. And then now I have people becoming channel members for 2 years. I am so honored and I love it. I love it so much. I owe my channel members a video. I know you guys are waiting for it. Why? I say the SENZO MEYIWA crime scene was not at the Kumalo home. I'm going to drop it. Okay. I'm still recording. I haven't started recording it, but it's in my mind. I'm going to record it. I'm going to do it. I dropped the video that I promised everybody this morning. So make sure you catch it if you haven't watched it, which is the shocking EFF revelations from Honorable Mathis. She just dropped the whole spanner in there. Shocking, guys. Absolutely shocking. So let's go ahead and almost end this live soon. We're gonna end the live. Danzi is in his power. I agree. Danzi is in his this is his calling. He might not have known that he had to be arrested for his calling to come to effect. Don't make me preach. Don't make me turn this into a Sunday sermon. But I believe Danzi is in the right place at the right time. You might think at the wrong time. No, no, no. Everything happens for a reason. Danzi's assignment. Oh no, I don't want to preach. But he's living in his answered prayers. So Undanzi is in his power. I'm rooting for his freedom, praying for the full truth to come to light. Authenticity is a powerful vibration. We feel the truth that trumps all lies and lower energies. This comment right here, the vibrations, the energy when Danzi speaks. You might not understand isiZulu, guys, but Undanzi is speaking from a very high vibration. Notice his own advocate, lawyers, the defense, all of them are silenced by Undanzi because he's got this. His vibration is at a level never seen before. That's why I did the video intro that shows Undanzi walking, but in the advocate gown with the chains broken. I did that on purpose to show that we're watching the future in real time. He's going to be free. those shackles are going to be broken, and he's fighting for his life in there, and he doesn't care. He drags in it, and Advocate George Baloyi is learning the hard way. Absolutely. This next comment says, so you guys are telling me Nkani will be on the stand as well. I'm scared of that guy. Me too, I'm scared of him. But I think definitely he's going to take the stand. That's why Mshololo never did a section dun application for him. She's like, nah, we got this. Oof, by the time we get to him, oof, can we please get a real Zulu interpreter? Because I have a feeling it's going to be fire. It's going to be lit. Lies have short legs, and we're watching this in real time. Oh, we have got Undazi watching us from Oxford. Oxford Dictionary. Inside the dictionary, right there, Oxford Dictionary, when they say um Brigadier Bongani Nicholas Geninda, he's right there on page 283, Paula Sullivan's book. Did you guys think we were going to end an entire live without mentioning the Honorable Brigadier, lead cold drink unit investigator? It is a lot. Ganingi, ganingi, ganingi. Yay! I have a question, Mzansi. Is the state prosecutor normal? If Untanzi had a friendly relationship with Mabena, would he still be in this mess? What is wrong with Baloyi and the whole doctor? No comment. No comment. Doctor and Baloyi. Oh, Ledwaba, my foot. Baloyi has a family. The reason I'm not commenting on the bail application of Ntanzi, it really always gets me. It really leaves me in pain. My chest pains will be chesting because it's hard to watch that because the cameraman actually shows Untanzi the entire time, and you can just see how sad he gets. Maybe I should do a video and post it so you guys see it again. We should bring it to the forefront and then compare it with the current day dance. Two different WhatsApp groups. Does Baloyi have a family happy and can sleep well? Okay, does Baloyi have a happy family and can sleep well? I think his family is haunted by the loss of his son and the tragic death and how his life came to an abrupt end. I think that had an impact on who we see as the state prosecutor. I think everything happens for a reason. Imagine being a state prosecutor and your son takes this weapon that you spend your days talking about in courts and ends his life. Um, they poisoned Advocate Ngome Zulu and Mkulugutu in evil-blooded rope knows it. I can't believe you made me read that. Okay, yes. The ropes that the impalas ate. Got it. Get your new device, my sister. Thank you so much, Raymond. I will. We're close. We're getting there. We got to keep working. I really appreciate you dropping some coins for our new device because Friday I could only do the 2 uploads. I still had more videos to do and I was like stuck. It was like, sorry, memory full. Go home. I was like, you know what? It's Friday. I can also start my Friday early. But you know what? I'm going to end this video right here. If you joined us live, thank you so much. If you're watching from the replay, oh, make sure you drop your likes. Make sure you also engage in the comment section. I'll definitely catch you.
So you also believe that that could have been planted there?
Nomganjan, ya planto mfisi. Lo wathi wayibona uyena wafika nayo lo project sana.